Hello students, today we will learn about corrosion. All of you have seen a brown flaky substance over the iron objects and also a black coating over the silver articles and also a green color coating over the copper objects. All of these are examples of corrosion. So, what is corrosion? The process of slowly eating up of metals due to the attack of oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, water vapor that is present in the air to form a different compounds is known as corrosion. There are different forms of corrosion. For example, rusting. When iron is exposed to the moist air for some time, then a brown flaky substance called rust is formed. This rust is non-sticky, therefore it sheds away. This is the reaction. Iron reacts with oxygen and water, that is moisture from the air, and it will form Fe2O3.XH2O, which is the formula of rust. Rusting is a problem because the iron objects, for example pillars, railway tracks, all of these gets damaged due to the rusting. Then another example of the corrosion is that copper loses its shine after exposure to air. When copper left for some time in the air, then a green color basic copper carbonate is formed. So it is the reaction copper plus carbon dioxide, oxygen and water that comes from the moist air forms basic copper carbonate, that is CuCO3.CuOH whole twice. This green color coating of the copper is sticky substance that it doesn't shed away, but it can be removed by different methods. So this is about the corrosion of the copper. Next is tarnishing of silver metal. When silver gets exposed to air, it gets reacted with hydrogen sulfide from air and forms a black coating of silver sulfide. This is known as tarnishing of silver metal. So there must be some methods to prevent rusting of iron. First is by painting on iron articles. Second, by greasing and oiling. Third, by galvanization. Galvanization is the process by which a thin layer of zinc is added to the iron objects. So all of these three are the methods to prevent rusting of iron. Next, the most important point that is related to the corrosion is the metal highly resistant to the corrosion is aluminium. This is because aluminium forms aluminium oxide on reaction with the air. The aluminium oxide is impervious to the moisture. So the moisture doesn't get into the aluminium underneath the aluminium oxide and it gets prevented from damage. So this is all about the corrosion and different forms of corrosion and how we can prevent the corrosion of iron. Next effect of oxidation is rancidity. The oxidation of oil or fats in food results into a bad taste and smell. This is called as rancidity. There are some methods to prevent rancidity. First is by adding antioxidants. Antioxidants are the substances that slows down the oxidation. Second is vacuum packing. When food gets packed, before sealing, the air is evacuated so that no oxygen remains available for oxidation. Third is replacing air by nitrogen. In some foodstuff like chips, the oxygen gets replaced by nitrogen so that the foodstuff may get prevented from oxidation. And fourth is refrigeration of foodstuff. At lower temperature also, the oxidation is prevented for some time. So all of these are methods to prevent rancidity.